Namaskar and welcome back to Lockdown Tides. How are you guys doing? I hope you're fine and you're wearing this mask whenever you're going out. This mask is really going to protect you from all kinds of infections, and I believe since the lockdown is now almost on the verge of completion, it really becomes mandatory for all of us to wear this mask. Life is promoting us to use masks. It is such a coincidence that the stories in Face It is about people who wear masks at different situations in life. We don't know whether it is complicated, whether it is good, whether it is bad. Let's not judge them. Let us have fun, let us create memories, let us enjoy, because that is what life is all about. It is for, right? And that is what the third chapter is about. It is about having fun. The team is now going to Goa. Okay, what are they going to do there? We really don't know. How are they going to go there? We really don't know. And I think that is what one of my friends, Shilpa Godbole, is going to do for us. She is going to narrate the chapter 3rd. She is a very good friend of mine. She is a producer, she is a director, and a very creative person at heart. I think she has also got an award for directing one of her short films. So over to Shilpa.
Hello all, I am Shilpa Godbole. Today I am going to read the 3rd chapter from this book, Face It, written by a dear friend of mine, Smita. Smita, this is for you. Chapter 3. We didn't realize we were creating memories. We were just having fun. Anonymous. Everything was planned. Train tickets were booked and hotel accommodations were finalized. May it be the pickup from employees' home for the railway station or seats in the train. Almost 3 bogies were booked for the entire office. Hotel rooms and room sharing was arranged. The entire fun committee was running around and everyone was impressed by the efforts they were taking to make trip interesting. Entire office received emails on what to do, not to do, what to wear, what not to wear, what to avoid, what to carry, what to avoid, and how to behave from the fun committee. Nobody in the team was allowed to carry their laptops. Finally, it was Thursday evening when everybody gathered in the office with their luggage for the 3 days stay. Yes, it was an offsite for 4.5 days, 2 working days and 1 weekend. After completing their work on Thursday, the team started with their journey. The ritual of cracking a coconut and squeezing the lemon before the journey begins is an inevitable part of any travel. Having completed that, the buses started and navigated to the railway station. It was a pleasant evening as the sun was still setting. Almost an hour was left for the train to depart. Everybody was enjoying, looking around, buying mineral water or magazines. Kavita was sticking to her husband as if she was going for her second honeymoon. This is the advantage of working in the same organization. Of course, it has disadvantages too. The train departed on the scheduled time. The fun committee requested everybody to settle in the train first and then sort out the seat numbers, as they always knew that people would settle as per their choice and group of people. All the new girls joined the Mahila Mandal, as the ladies in the organization named it. No matter how hard diversity is stressed and lobbies are avoided, yet there will always be a ladies only or a men only group in any organization. Nobody creates it, they happen by default. There were about 20 to 30 women in a team of 120 people, and most of them were a part of this gang. Exceptions were there. Few of them had dropped the offsite as they had their children and family to take care of. Some organizations do allow families for annual offsite. It all depends on the budgets. Rimsha and Sneha were good friends by now. They were enjoying all the jokes and gossips the ladies were sharing. You should avoid makeup every day. That damages the skin, said Supriya to Sneha. Sneha looked at her and smiled. Looks like auntie is too concerned for me, murmured Sneha to Rimsha. Supriya continued. By the way, why do you girls wear such clothes to office? You are out of college now. Both Rimsha and Sneha looked at Supriya, who was kind of leading the topic in that group, and everybody else was giggling. Leave it to them, Suppu. Let them leave their own way, said another lady to Supriya. Don't forget your good old days, Suppu. Supriya, the leader of Mahila Mandal group. She hated everybody for some or the other reason. Yet she had good relation with everyone and was known for her gossiping nature. Rimsha and Sneha were getting bored by the entire conversation and wanted to leave. Sneha gathered all the courage to say good night and both moved to their allocated seats. Supriya said, Well, good night for now, but there is no other group to accommodate you. She laughed and everybody else joined her. Both the new girls were not able to relate.